Well, I guess I'm back. Like I said in the previous video, I just wanted to let y'all know what my thoughts are on this page. It's still a work in progress. I'm still trying to come up with ideas and what I want to do to make it, seem more like me. Um, like I said, I like to talk shit about things. You know, I like to think of different perspectives. The way my mind works, and I'm telling you, this probably why I named this channel Madness with Mo, because the way my mind works, it's like a constantly going. I'm always thinking of, the what ifs and, you know, the shit that, would never happen to anybody else, but I'm pretty sure that that shit would happen to me because it's happened to me a few times. And it's just like, what the fuck? But like I said, this page is probably just going to be more of me rambling. Maybe, maybe I'll do like a off my chest segment because I tell you, it's some shit that goes on at work and in this world that it's just like, what the fuck? You just look at people and just like, what the hell? You go to the store and you see people in fucking sports bras and damn biker shorts, and it's like, you should have put on some fucking clothes before you left that house because I don't want to see that, and I'm sure nobody else wants to see that. Is it something that you're supposed to say? Absolutely not. But it ain't like we ain't all thought it. But, that's neither here nor there. It's just me rambling. But, as I said, um, maybe if I get up to 3,000 subscribers, which I know that'll probably never happen, maybe I'll show my face and give you a little bit more insight on my life. But as of right now, you know, I can't do that shit because of my fucking job because, they like to take every little thing and, turn it into some shit. Or you sit up there and you say some shit and somebody swear they talk, that you're talking about them. Maybe I am, maybe I'm not. But if the shoe fits, motherfucker, wear that shit. But, you know, I guess, it is what it is. But like I said, we're going to see where this goes. It may take a year. So I think I'm just going to keep up with it as long as I stay true to myself. But, we'll see how it goes. But if you watch this to the end, I thank you. I'm trying not to make it too long. But if you would like to see the things that go on in my mind or the things that I say, or if you even think the same thing, you know, just let me know. Give me some suggestions. What would you like to talk about? Because I like to talk about things that, it may be kind of touchy for other people, but, if you have an open mind and an open heart and you listen to what somebody else has to say and listen to their perspective, you don't have to agree with it, but at least have an understanding. And I think that's what's wrong with the world today. You want to fight over this, that, and the other, and people are wrong on all sides. But if we could just come together on just the most basic shit, we could do something. But the way the world is set up, they don't want that. They want us at odds with each other for whatever reason. And it's ridiculous. But I'm gonna it's 4 o'clock in the morning. I need to make sure these kids are up for school because I guess I'm gonna have to try to work on this shit tonight or today. But like I said, if you want more, you know, my craziness, then let me know. But this is Mad Mode. If you would like more of this, hit the subscribe button, like it, share it, whatever. And, I guess I'll see you in the next one. Maybe, maybe not. Maybe it'll be just me.